What's up everyone, this is Fortier. Got another short video for you guys today, and this time we'll be talking about the dojo power structures and how they relate to the world outside of Kendo. When we talk about dojo dynamics, we have to talk about the nature of the Senpai-Kohai relationship, which can directly be translated to senior and junior. And this relationship is directly the result of the projection mechanics of the sensei figure that we talked about in the last video in terms of the mystification of teaching Kendo. So because these Senpai-Kohai dynamics are happening outside of Japan, they're happening outside of native context, which means that there is a cross-cultural projection that's occurring. This is why the hierarchy of these Senpai-Kohai relationships often has an exaggerated meaning in global Kendo, or Kendo outside of Japan. People interpret this hierarchy as spiritual ranking, rely more on obedience versus understanding, replicate authoritarian behaviors, and rely on rank to determine moral or spiritual value. This means that the hierarchy is no longer a training tool, but now a moral universe, which mimics the structure of a quasi-monastic order. We can't call it a full monastic order because Kendo is not a religion, but when you have a system where seniority equals spiritual authority, this mimics the same structure that exists in other religious orders. And if Kendo mimics a quasi-monastic type practice, we'll have what's called a sort of unspoken priesthood, which isn't formally articulated, but still exists as an invisible hierarchy on top of the already established formal Dan ranking system. We'll get more into the unspoken priesthood in another video, but the implicit idea is that Japanese sensei and senior practitioners are the authorities in global Kendo. Because of this loss of agency, as Westerners, the dependency that develops pushes meaning and identity to be tied with cultural approval. The feeling of not being Japanese enough pushes feelings of shame and inadequacy, inhibits your individuation as a person, and can develop into what's called spiritual addiction, which of course we don't want. As always, if you have a story similar like this one, share your experience with a comment below, hit the like button for the algorithms, and have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.